Hello, 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 and welcome to the finale of Black Horse Mad Dash and the entirety of the current Regiments operation scenarios. We are pushed pretty hard and deep into the Soviet lines, and now we're here to finish the fight at Gotha. We've taken pretty heavy casualties, if you recall, from a previous engagement. Those elite enemy battle groups were elite, to say the least, but fortunately for us, we got a whole boatload of operational authority because we blew up so many TATUs and Tunguskas. And by God, we're gonna need operational authority. So we're gonna resupply, get our BMPs and tanks and riflemen all back up into tip-top shape. I think these guys will be pretty good. Recover a little bit of each of our Bradley units. Vulcan's good. What so engineers? Yeah, I think we should mostly be pretty good in this regard. In regards to reinforcement, I am going to make the call, and we are going to be bringing in some Cobra attack helicopters, as those Apaches have been pretty damn dope, and I feel like we need more mobile, just lots of anti-tank firepower. So we're going to be calling in Sundance to, well, rain on their parade. We have a decent amount of operational authority left. Let's get some more deployment points, help us bring up the Cobras more effectively. Our supplies are pretty good. Maybe reduce supplies and then another. Yeah, there we go. And then, what else can we reinforce? It's mainly wanting to keep tanks up and running. We're not going to reinforce our Apaches because, well, we're not going to lose any more Apaches. I'm going to make it illegal in the US Army for Apaches to get shot down. If you get shot down, it's pretty much a court-martial. So that should hopefully incentivize them to stay airborne. Get some Abrams here. We definitely want more airborne. Cool. So we got a little bit of operational logs to go through. Joint forces. Sometimes there's no substitute for a decisive battle. 3rd Armored Division elements and FRD troops are converging on this position, just as the bulk of the Soviet Kantemirovskaya 4th Guards Tank Division. The enemy is committing their best. Prove it's not enough. Firestorm. Right use of incendiary bombs cause the forest fires in the region to spread out of control. Keep an eye out for the fires in the combat area. A lot of supply routes are threatened too. You have to operate at the limit of our logistical reach. Expect difficulties with ammo and reinforcements. Oh boy. Let's go to events. Yep, supplies disrupted. What a surprise. Let's go to battle. Alright, and here we are, our final map, our final battlefield for this operation. And it's a pretty big and deep run. The objective is simple. We have 4 areas we must control. We just need to hold until relieved. And as you can see, the operational authority handouts are pretty underwhelming. So we're really going to have to just make do with our units and, well, just make sure no one dies, really. So, in regards to our battle plan, the plan will be as follows. We're probably just going to push along the right-hand flank, secure the warehouses in the grove, hook around to, what's this place called? Horselgau East, hold that area, and then try to make our raid to Jorbenfell. I apologize for my butchering of the Germanic language. I think that should be pretty reasonable. I think at least by first phase we should get up to here. By second phase, hold this position. And then maybe, depending on how things going, we'll get to Tarbaz. But I don't want to be overextending too much. We just don't really have the firepower to do that. So then, onto this position. The warehouses, okay. I think BMP-1s To attack the position, bring in some Bradleys. Let's get the Cobra and the Apaches out. It's going to be a lot of our points, but they are very, very bloody useful. As we've seen. Mortars. Oh yeah, we don't have any supplies, because, well, supply has been disrupted. So we'll just have to make do. Yeah, we'll definitely slow down our advance a bit, because we're not going to be able to repair as quickly. We'll probably have to retreat units and just rotate out tanks. So with that in mind, what we're going to do is just bring out 2 platoons of Abrams, and then just have run in reserve. So when we retreat run, we can immediately bring in more Abrams. So we have a decent amount of points left. Probably get some Bradleys, and then get assault engineers or airborne. Now we get reservists for now. We'll pretty much just use the crappy infantry for this point, and then try to clear up here, and then we'll save our like airborne and assault engineers for trying to attack his position. We're just gonna hold or attack the warehouse over here with our riflemen and so, and then just hold his position, and then try to relocate the tanks to help out. I remove one Abrams unit over here, another one over here, and yeah, let's just get to it.
Unit set. Send your message. What's next? Roger. Will do.
Keep BMPs down here for now. We're on a screen ahead with the Bradleys. And if that's clear. No, it's not clear. We're gonna get really close onto this hill. Oh, we are getting pounded here. Run away, run away. Good God. Unload. I'm using up a lot of ammo here. Oh, and we're being hit by aircraft. But we don't really have the deployment points, so to speak, to really be bringing out anti-air currently. Actually, maybe, yeah, we will. We got friendly artillery smoke. Oh yeah, we also got friendlies attacking over here. The German rebels are assisting us, so once again, a bit annoying we can't really direct the attacks, but we'll make do. Okay. Be able to get into the warehouses, deal with the rest of our infantry, bug gear off. We've already taken a decent amount of casualties so far. Phase events. Guess it's more of the allies helping us to attack. Yeah, there we go! Woo! That's what I like to see. Yeah, we're gonna need these allies. Jesus Christ. That's incredibly cool. let's get some airborne over here. Need the infantry. That came in a bit sooner. Good God, this is like an incredibly tough position. Oh yeah, we don't have. I'm an idiot. We can't actually use any supplies because supplies are cut off. So I have to retreat him every time I want to reload him. Yeah, I think getting over here will probably be pretty optimistic at this phase. Tanks.
What's next?
How's our German allies? They're not doing great over here. Okay. We're definitely good idea using the Vulcans. We'll just use one attack helicopter for now.
We're in sector.
The reserve it's over here. Play the BMPs into the warehouse.
Ready. Solid copy.
More Abrams, yes please.
Zone captured.
Listening.
It seems like our allies are going to be heading to Georgian Foul, so we'll actually move the airborne over here to assist.
Fire mission acknowledged.
And then also one of our Abram units at least to help out. I'm going to guess this area is pretty heavily defended. Honestly, I might... no, we didn't really save our DPCIMs for like real nasty work, such as heavy tanks.
What's next? We'll go.
We need that mortar up here to deal with these buggers. Yeah, okay, we're going to do this. Pull back for a little bit. Actually, may not be too optimistic to try to get over here and here. We're actually making some pretty decent progress.
Soldat am Boden. Benötige Sanitäter. Alles zurück.
Close enough to the front line.
Roger, now. Running out of ammo.
Yeah, the airborne are dug in a pretty good ambush spot, and the Abrams here just holding that position like absolute champs. Patch, you can bugger off as you're out of ammo.
Orders. Roger, will do.
Okay, we're doing pretty good so far. Our allies on the left, yeah, East Germans, not doing too good. Also, probably doesn't help attacking the rest flank. You know, East Germans prefer to be in the east and all of that. I want to get some assault engineers up here before we do the attack into Horsgau.
Zone captured.
Our engineers could come up a little bit faster. This has given us a good minute or two to recuperate. And then we can actually relocate some infantry over here to help with this attack. Probably as assault engineers. We'll just leave the Bradley infantry over here to hold the point. And then probably like one Abrams as well. And Apaches again. We're gonna make sure they don't waste their missiles on crappy targets like BTRs. We want to be busting TATUs with that.
Ready. Enemy identified. Ordnance on the way. Affirmative, over. Orders.
Really could get some recon over here into the forest to try and deal with that forest position. Recon slow us back down. Was there no one in here? Did I wait for the nothing for the assault engineers?
Ready. Will go. Out.
Those guys are utterly blapped.
What's next?
What we'll do actually is
Receiving fire. Over.
move the Abrams up over here, both of them, and we're gonna use the assault engineers to assault the forest.
Zone captured.
We're doing pretty damn good actually, much better than I expected. That friendly battle group definitely helped out. Okay, this is Apache territory.
Orders.
Zone captured.
Roger. Out. What's next? Preparing coordinates for the strike.
Yeah, we're making pretty good progress here.
Solid copy. Orders. Visual on the enemy. Ammo flag. Please advise.
You guys can bugger off as you're out on ammo. Unload, unload. Gonna blow up at HQ. Oh, artillery strike. That's a pretty good idea. Something is getting lapped in this or so. We are making progress. Actually making pretty good progress. We might actually be able to get over here by the end of this phase. We're probably no closer. It also sucks just not having the supplies. We're really just having to make do. I can't reinforce these assault engineers, but I think I might just keep them on the front line. And they have taken heavy casualties. Now we got a big attack on the left flank. That's actually good, because we are doing pretty good in the right flank here. We can just hold this position, we'll be in a good spot.
Orders? Roger, will do.
Move up the tanks. What a climactic battle for the final mission. M1A1s, TADUs, everything's on bloody fire. It's almost like it's a World War III. That's a pretty contentious issue. I got bug at TADUs. Back. Apaches.
Zone captured.
We've got casualties.
Yeah, we're gonna retreat the SO engineers now and also use Abrams.
What's next? Solid copy. Deployed and set.
I'm kind of tempted to give these guys some artillery support here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be a nice guy.
Ordnance on the way.
Maybe that'll help him push onto the position.
We're getting a lot of fire here.
5 minutes remaining.
Roger, will do.
Oh, anti-air. The BVs do need to die.
Will go.
But no, I keep getting too close. Come down to the airborne. We're bugging you off. Like I said, we're not losing any bloody Apaches today.
We've got multiple wounded here. Orders?
Yeah, just have them. Head definitely in the town. Hopefully that DPCIMs, yeah, that did pretty good work. We only got 3 minutes left and this is getting a bit dicey trying to attack Georgian Fall. Back off the airborne. Back to the Apaches. Yeah, let's bring out some Bradleys. Oh, yep. It's just getting blapped. That entire area is getting nuked from orbit. We're just gonna retreat these guys and let the reinforcements come in and do the work. If we do that, then drop in the artillery smoke. Knowing they're so engineers, they can just kill everything, because it's just pretty much a platoon full of Doom guys. You might not get to Georgian Fall baseline in this phase. Yeah, that's just a lot of stuff. And all our allies are attacking the left flank to some success. Yeah, we're definitely not going to make it here. This is way too dicey, and we're a bit overextended. We have actually taken some pretty nasty tank casualties here. We want to keep the forest.
Listening.
1 minute remaining.
Good 30 operational authority. I'd take half a dozen Abrams. I might need a half a dozen Abrams considering how this is going. Nope. You're buggered.
Zone
Oh, very
lost.
close here. Very bloody close here.
Ready.
All the infantry back up here.
Roger. Will do.
I'm gonna
Zone
recapture the
capture.
forest just in time for this phase to end. And oh boy, what an explosive phase this has been, but not too terrible. Actually making pretty good progress. We can probably capture the next two zones in the next phase. And KD is actually very damn good considering. So let's go to the next phase. And we are back, and our casualties are, yeah, it's not great. We do need to pretty much just make sure our Abrams are in tip-top shape. They're kind of our most important unit, so infantry is good. Didn't use that much supplies that battle, so we're doing good in that regard. Yeah, it's mainly just going to be resupplying our troops, because we're not really going to have any points left to upgrade, which is a shame, because I'd like to get used to the 4 stack of Cobras, because that's a lot of bloody Cobras. And maybe even use your HQ Humvee. It's entire, like, operations we've been doing. I've never used, like, the HQs, I believe. Even though they're pretty decent. I guess they're just, like, stuff which can blow stuff up. Pretty much. Anyway, Electric Eye. The air battle strings in our favour. J-Stars is back on station, and thank God they are. I miss having J-Stars. So, electronic warfare. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, here we are. Pretty simple. We're capturing this, we're capturing this. We'll probably try to capture these 2 points. And then we're probably just going to try and hold. I mean, we could try to push these points for more operational authority. But at the same time, well, I think actually we do get operational authority just from holding them in between the phases, which is actually not bad. So we should actually be good. Yeah, we should be good. Okay, and so, Abrams. Yes.
What's next?
Up here. We can get the also juicy supply trucks back up and running. And yeah, we didn't get any engineering support because we're on the offensive. We're going to attack. There's something right in it. And only one thing in Georgian Fall proper itself. It's gonna move one Abrams over here to hold that point. Oh, it's TADUs. Some TADUs in the forest. So the Bradleys are buggering them up. Well, the Abrams are as well.
Heads up, enemy contact.
So we won't fully push over here, just keep the Abrams back here for now.
Ready.
There's only 2 reinforcement zones, so this is pretty much one decent angle that we just have to hold.
Got it. Pushing out.
We'll probably leave the Abrams, the Bradleys, and the Bradley infantry
Zone
over here to
captured.
hold this. Then move everyone else on the offense.
Listening.
Let's get some artillery smoke here.
Ordnance
Get
on
our
the way.
SO engineers ready to roll a soap. Oh, Heinz.
Orders.
We really need to shoot down those Heinz.
Got it. Pushing out. Vehicle lost. They're brewing up. We're getting a lot of fire here. What's next?
Oh, no, not the supply trucks.
We'll go.
Rather, supply trucks can't really supply themselves to repair themselves. They can repair others, but not themselves. Okay, cool. We're actually getting hill run fun. Up easy ones, and we are almost actually capturing this point. Like to supply them a little bit of fire support here to help them finish that up.
Ready.
And also, so engineers are going to want to stop assaulting for the time being. They assaulted too much. Paid the price.
Pushing out.
He's got a pretty good line of sight.
Zone
Same
captured.
with his Bradleys.
We've got visuals. What's next?
What do we have in the farm? Not too much. So we can move up the BMP ones over here, clear us out, and then move over the Abrams for fire support. Once we dealt with his bloody infantry here. We're very close to capturing Tabaz. Should be all of the points.
Receiving fire. Over. Listening. We'll go. Out.
Oh, can the steel work?
We need support right now.
Hmm.
Zone captured.
Need over here. These events. Oh, enemy elite battle group. Awesome, lovely, great. I love the enemy elite battle group. I love how elite it is. Yeah, we're not gonna push out of Georgian 4. We're just gonna hold. We are just going to hold. We all tried to take the farm, however. At least with J-Stars we can see if the attack over here is going to develop before it actually develops. So it gives us a bit of time to get prepared. Yeah, it's probably elite enemy battle group is going to be hitting us here. Now allies are actually doing pretty good. They're in the rest of the map. Yeah, that's probably an elite enemy battle group. Once again, Vulcans, do your thing. Are you gonna bomb the supplies? Oh, the supplies do repair themselves. Okay, cool.
We're getting torn apart here.
It's actually really, it's actually really cool. Makes a lot of sense.
Taking heavy direct fire.
It has elite enemy battle group.
What's next?
Yeah, I'm gonna call in no, wait till we see some TADUs. More Abrams back up onto the field. Honestly, yeah, I don't think we're gonna need you guys. Really should have maybe just brought out some more infantry. Wait, I have airborne. Oh. I feel like a real moron now. I forgot about these guys.
Unit lost. I repeat, unit lost. Clear the area. It's about to get hot.
Elite enemy battle group. You can tell they're pretty elite.
We'll go. Out.
We're gonna get those. Oh, that's perfect. Get buggered. Get absolutely buggered.
Ready.
The allies are really coming in clutch here.
Get the swarm. Get us out of here.
Really need those infantry to get back to the front line here. And let's finally get those Apaches out.
Alpha Fox. Roger. Out. Low on ammo.
Apaches.
Orders. Receiving fire. Over. Solid copy.
Oh, we need to pull back. Yeah. Or
Zone
actually remove up
captured.
the Abrams, blow it up.
We'll go. Out.
Hey, we're doing actually pretty good. Might actually just rush up the reserve hitch here to hold the point. Really, Allies is kind of doing most of the heavy lifting for us. We've already almost fully captured the map. There's not too much point really attacking over here right now. Maybe we'll try to go for it in the last phase, but yeah, we're doing pretty good. Elite enemy battle group is buggered. Yeah, we're gonna speed this up. There's no more elite enemy battle groups for the time being. You guys might wanna just run.
Zone captured.
Need Casaback now. Ready for action. Out on target. Got it. Pushing out.
Anyone want to help the attack over here? I might just devote the Apaches to do that. I still want to set up a good defensive line in this position. Seems like they're going to be gearing up for something over here.
Ready.
We'll move up the BMP ones to help out. Oh no, we're actually retreating. We don't really need them right now. DPCIM strike here.
On the way. Running out of ammo.
We should get that hill, just due to our guys eating it up here. Yeah, it is really cool how it's just a mix of American, as well as East German units fighting the Soviets. Absolute mayhem. We move up the airborne over. There's a stopgap.
Solid copy.
Apache's good to go. Let's move up our Vulcan over here. Really need to kill that bloody hind.
Verstanden. Wir brauchen rasch Unterstützung. Fahrzeug wurde zerstört. Besatzung tot. Reporting multiple tangos.
The Cobra's out.
What's next? We'll go.
Oh, attack over here. Let's go deal with this. This is why we have the helicopters.
We'll go. Out. Orders.
As our team move our Abrams over here to support, we can hit them in the flank.
5 minutes remaining.
It's too much. Move it out. Move. Under attack. Please advise.
I think our allies might be able to get Hill 99.
Ready. Solid copy.
Back these guys off until they're needed again. Yeah, just another full send from our allies.
Zone
What a
captured.
pretty easy phase. I'm going to guess they're gonna send all the battle groups next phase. Oh, I was saying that.
Orders.
We're losing the farm. Can't have that now, can we?
Will go.
Zone lost.
Low on ammo. Ready. Got it. Pushing out. Vehicle lost.
Oh, maybe I
Blowing up.
was a bit optimistic, yeah, pushing up the Vulcan.
Heads up. Enemy contact. Reporting hostile fire. Over.
Yeah, we should be able to retake the
Zone
farm.
lost. 1 minute remaining.
Another bloody infantry attack. You see, when the airborne are dug in CQC here, they do perform really bloody well. And there we go, another pretty easy phase over it. Let's get on to the final part of his operation. And here we are. Yeah, operational authority is much better than I projected it to be. So let's just reinforce everybody that we care about. Tokens back up. Oh, we can actually afford to upgrade. Or upgrade these guys, because we only have one phase left and we can play around with the HA Abrams. Bring in some engineering support. Nothing else. Yeah, and we have got the medium victory. I believe we can actually get the full victory here. We got 531. Yeah, we should be able to get the full victory. And 2 platoons cannot be deployed. Okay, that's not bad. Next phase. We are... Yeah, no elite enemy battle group, it seems. And we do have some defenses we can deploy. So we'll probably do anti-tank emplacement here to help our Bradleys. And then an anti-air emplacement up here, because it's been pretty damn useful. Confirm. Who can't redeploy? The CEV. Okay, just the CEV for now, so that's really not bad. Bring up the other Vulcans. HC Abrams.
What's next?
Yeah, we just hold.
Will go. Out.
This being a midnight battle does make it a little bit tougher. We can afford to lose the operational authority points. We just care about the victory point. No real point pushing over here anymore. Just unless you want to. I don't really want to. We'll see if the ALA can actually make the breakthrough.
Ready.
We just need to hold.
Affirmative. Over.
This being nighttime does give them a good advantage. Allows them to get in a bit closer.
Fire mission acknowledged. Got it. Pushing out.
Got the HC Abrams. Very sexy. Yeah, we just wait for the enemy attacks.
Roger. Enemy identified.
There we go, we got some T-80s. We're airborne in a pretty good spot, yeah. Abrams are dug in.
Zone captured.
Airborne taking heavy casualties holding that position. We're gonna buy enough time for the heavy artillery to drop. There we go.
Taking heavy direct fire.
Came too close there, but very much worthwhile. We'll probably replace this airborne with Bradleys. So we can afford to lose this point. We just need to
Visual on the
set up a killing zone on the ridgeline, yeah. On the open field, I should say. Not much of a ridgeline. And our allies are making steady progress. East Germans are very determined to liberate East Germany from itself. Got a decent attack over here. I think with just some aircraft support.
ordnance on the way.
And also just the ATGM team holding the position like champs.
Listening.
We have supplies, let's get these guys up. Forgot about them the entire time.
Orders.
We might actually need to get some reinforcements over here. Arbaz. Actually, I think descended attack helicopters should
Zone
be enough.
lost.
Some DPCIM. Soften them up a bit. Because we do have a decent amount of like killing zone between us and them.
Roger.
We wait for our allies to bring in their heap of reinforcements. Oh, that did some really bloody good work.
What's next?
Yeah, we're gonna risk falling back to Vulcan and actually get some assault engineers over here. I really want to make sure we get the full victory on this mission, and we just need another 70 points, so we need to hold all 4 of these objectives for us to take the big W. I want the big W. Yeah, we have this area just locked down. You're not getting anywhere nearby.
Contact front 1000. Affirmative, over. Fire mission acknowledged.
Let's get those assault engineers up.
Running out of ammo. Will go now. Ready.
Pull back the attack helicopters. Oh, Vulcan's getting work in. Yeah, we should really be pretty good here. The Allies are finally coming back up. Will buy us time on the left flank. I don't know what's over here, but I just want it dead. I guess it's like artillery. Anti-air. What's gonna be very dead is what it will be. Actually, we're sending our engineers to, well, so... Yeah, just for shits and giggles, if we can take the crossroads, it's pretty anticlimactic for the final phase of this operation.
Zone captured.
National support is on the way. Ready. Solid copy.
So you keep one helicopter over here.
Five minutes remaining.
Can't hold
Oh.
on a moment longer.
Flying over the fire is not a good idea. Pull you back for repairs. Didn't actually notice that the fires do actually do damage to helicopters. Makes sense. I guess kind of. If you fly a bit high, you should be good, but
Visual on the
you're flying right by, I'm guessing the smoke will bug you up a bit.
Roger.
Zone
And yeah,
captured.
so engineers get
Total
buffed
domination
to...
achieved.
Oh. Oh, I just ended it early. I thought, oh. Oh. I didn't... I probably should have knew that, considering that's what it happened last time, but I thought this would be forced to go the whole distance, considering this was like the final attack. But yeah, we only lost 6 guys, yeah. Well, we won. Cool. Let's get to the final screen. Riding through the obstacles and line of fire like the wind. Nothing could stop the Black Horse. 8th Guard army is disintegrating, thousands are surrendering, and even the arriving 2nd Echelon forces can do little to stop its collapse. And there we go, we got the big bloody victory. Arcady is like 3-1, so we're doing pretty damn good, yeah. Bradley doing work. God damn, they did work. The Abrams, holy shit, they lost a lot, but we killed a whole lot in return. Bradley infantry doing good. 2 to 105. Vulcan's not doing too bad. Supply's not killing everything. Come on. BMP-1 took heavy casualties. Reservists, of course, took heavy casualties. Didn't lose a single of these guys? Fairly certain we did. Well, I'll take that. 91 kills. Cobra's doing good. Yeah, completely annihilated him. That was a pretty okay operation for the finale. Like, the first few stages were pretty cool, especially opening up with the J-Stars. But that final stage was pretty underwhelming, really. I was expecting, like, full-on, like, enemy battle groups attacking, like, every 5 minutes. Like, the third stage of this operation at the TV tower, that definitely got pretty bloody shreddy, yeah, with all the enemy battle groups hitting us. But, yeah, we beat the game. Let's go to the afterword. So that was how the fighting winded down. The limited reinforcements that managed to push through Poland weren't enough to stop the US 5th Corps advance, but the threat of the undying 3rd Combined Arms Army and Southern Group of Forces in the flanks did. On the other hand, with the collapse of 8th Guard Army, GSFG had little choice but to start pulling back to more defensible positions. Ceasefire wasn't so much negotiated as recognized as the de facto state of forces. Will it hold? One can hope. But if one is being honest, one shouldn't plan on it. Internal regions of the Warsaw Pact continue our agonized struggle with themselves. The ceasefire on the northern front is nothing but a convenient pause. The fighting is far from being decided. The southern front, so far relatively quiet, is gradually heating as the French and Czechoslovakian armies arrive. The mutual distrust, the bloody inconclusiveness of the first round, and the sheer amount of uncommitted reserves make peace talks unlikely to succeed. The war seems to take a role of its own. And that has been Regiments. So, a pretty cool World War III scenario, leaving it open-ended for future DLCs and probably sequels as well. I believe they're working on some French, Czechoslovakian DLC, so we'll get a continuation from there. But, yeah, really cool scenario. I mean, this definitely just seems to be like the prequel, so to speak, of something a bit bigger, because this is only, like, what, a single month of fighting? And yeah, there hasn't really been all that much fighting. This is just the initial phase. So it'd be really cool to see how the story continues on in the future. However, you may notice something. Who the hell fired the missiles? We haven't gotten an answer to that at all throughout our entire campaign, if I recall. And that's kind of an important piece of information, because it's kind of started this entire bloody World War III scenario. I have a few theories on who potentially would have fired the missiles. My first theory is it being the East German rebels. They managed to get control of some sort of tactical missiles and then use them against themselves to try and bait the rest into coming in and helping their cause. And that definitely played out well for them. I mean, with Americans fighting along with East German rebels to beat up the East Germans. It could have been the Soviets who fired the missiles. Knowing that the coup was taking place, they decided to escalate things a bit by firing some tactical missiles and drawing in the rest. I mean, there's that one sentence in one of the Soviet campaigns, I believe the first one, operation, where they're saying, hey, look, you know, we're fighting not on our soil, but on foreign land. We can afford to do that, and considering this is 1989 and the slow collapse of the Soviet Union, maybe a good war will kick things up a notch and help the dying empire, you know, continue its reign. Also, NATO could have been the ones who fired the missiles, really, wanting to have an excuse to finally deal with, you know, the collapse in USSR and just get things going. Maybe a small little, you know, tactical missile strike to bait in the rest Germans and have a little bit of a rumble to deal with the commie bloc countries. There's really a lot of, well, interpretations, I think, of who the hell fired the missiles. Kind of an important piece of information there, but hopefully in the future we'll get some clarification on that, considering this is only, you know, representing a month's worth of fighting. I think everyone's been a bit too preoccupied, you know, trying to win this war and trying to figure out who started the war. But that's just how war escalates, unfortunately. Overall, this entire Regiments operation has been pretty damn cool. The final one was a little bit anticlimactic towards the end, like I was complaining about before. That last mission, I was expecting a bit more spectacle, but it was just a steamroller. It was really the third mission in Black Horse was like, cool, crazy, you know, blood feud. All the other operations, from the West German reconnaissance group, Soviets breaking through the British lines, whatever the hell you had to do with the Belgians, there was some really cool diversity in regards to the mission structure. If you got this far watching through this entire bloody series, thank you very much. If you haven't played this game, I'd recommend picking it up. And I really hope this game does do well in regard to getting DLCs and sequels. It'd be a dying shame if they never develop multiplayer for this game, or for future sequels, because this would be a really bloody good multiplayer game. I mean, the campaign alone for $30 is definitely a worthwhile purchase, I would say, but there's really an untapped goldmine for multiplayer here. But, yeah, that's it. That's the campaign until DLC or sequels. So, thank you very much for watching, and as usual, please just take it easy.